What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, people? Hopefully we got sound this time.
Don't get lung cancer before you
Um,
introduce us.
it's-
I'm too broke.
Everyone else we don't have to worry about. Trust me. I'm gonna say make sure the sound is here, and that is definitely good to turn that off until we perfect it. I have to make sure that it is doing what it's supposed to do. Yeah. Testing. Good. All right. Good sound. So here we got sound. So we don't want to keep that playing because I can do little interactions easier to interact. All right. Let's reload your carbine and rewind. We're gonna rewind this one. Sorry, forgive me. It is what it is. I have to make sure the sound is sounding and make sure that you guys can actually get a show that you can enjoy and like participate in. You can't participate if you can't hear what we're saying. Nor can you have an impact, have benefit, have any of that stuff if you can't hear the show. So, it is what it is. We'll make sure it's right. We ain't perfect, but we're gonna give it to you 100%. I promise you. If you clicked on it, obviously you read the title, but I'm going to be redundant and read it again. I gave my all, but was it even worth it? Do not take the title in a negative way. At the end of the day, when you think of giving something, most people do it with the heart. Most people do it with, and they do it intentionally. Unless that intention is negative, at the end of the day, most genuine people give it with intention and they give it with their heart. So the giving part isn't necessarily the biggest part of it, but it's what you give. And sometimes, we can give things that people don't need. At the end of the day, when you look into what you're giving to and you give with that intent and you give honestly and genuinely and transparently, that usually works out good. But tonight we're talking about something everybody's been through, giving your all to somebody and still losing. So the real question is, was it worth it? We're not talking about what you gave. We're not talking about who you gave it to. Could be a friend, could be your parents, could be a teacher, could be a science project. It could be anything. But did you give your all? And at the end of the day, regardless of it, the level of maturity that you have, was it worth it? So that's where we're headed tonight. Thank y'all for joining in. Please interact. Let yourself be known. If you have comments, questions, opinions, let that be known too. But next, I want to get my guest in here. First, we have up Miss. She's been here a ton of times. Miss Sammy, you're a singer, songwriter, dancer, model,
Stop.
comedian.
Drop. And twerk.
Roll.
Ooh. We just came from the club. We didn't get a single dollar drop. But you know what? We still look good though. Hey, Peyton motherfuckers.
I don't bring average people up on this motherfucking stage.
You got my name wrong.
And it's not about looks, it's about their character. It's about their.
My name is Bruno Balls. And would you, is the question, catch this grenade for me?
Yeah. Yeah, would.
It's not big enough to be a grenade.
But as long
that's
as you
why
catch
we
this
have
bazooka.
improv. So we can pretend I have a grenade.
Improv.
Ooh.
I don't know if I have a bulletproof vest big enough and strong enough and thick enough for a grenade. Next up, we have my little
It's
sister.
like someone took a weed whacker.
My sister from another mister. Come on over in here, Miss Who.
Cat eye, eyeliner,
Hey guys,
oh my God! First of all, sit down so the camera can see your face.
Sorry,
I'm
actually really tall. Sorry about that. The last time you guys see me, I was very intoxicated, so I'm not like that tonight.
I am,
We honestly
and I feel
did not have to
fucking
remind them of the fuckery from the last time. Because
I needed a
really need to be
moonshot. I got a little
brain-minded.
moonshot snuck up in my system.
You feel me? You feel me? But at the end of the day, that's the question. We're going to
and
start
also,
with.
I'm sorry for interrupting. I'm also getting over a cold. So if I sound any type of funny, it's because
Cold's never bothered me anyway.
it's because I was feeling dead for the past 4 days, and I finally.
And now you're alive. Thanks for coming alive and coming on the show.
Are we
As
really alive though? Or are we just stuck in a body?
Is it live or Memorex?
That's some deep shit.
At the end of the day, y'all know that's my sis. At the end of the day, I ain't only lie. You know,
What if this is an alternate reality?
as my sis, and this is actually my ex. So we might get into some truth that maybe I don't want to hear, maybe I do.
Extraordinary. I'm extraordinary.
Just to clarify
Who
that, I'm
knows?
sis.
But hold on, we're not here to argue. At the end of the day, we are here to understand.
We're here for
Because
loves
this
and
is
rainbows
not about
and shits and giggles.
that part. See what I'm saying?
If you're
The
being a
fact that-
hater,
hey,
get
look,
the fuck off the show, bitch.
At the
Just
end,
kidding.
at the end of the
paid.
day,
I'm gonna take
the fact that we can still get along is actually a pretty good thing, right? The fact that we can still get along is a good thing, right? That part. So, did you think, just posing this to you, do you think I gave my all, or do you think that I should have gave a little more?
I feel like this is a common theme for most people when they're getting to know someone and pursuing them, especially in a serious relationship. Like, to be specific, this is just my opinion, but I feel like a lot of people, they give their all at first, and then they just like lose sight of what it is they were pursuing and the type, the person they were pursuing, and they get too comfortable, and then they get lazy. When they get comfortable, they get lazy, and then it messes up the whole.
Why did you be honest? Don't get me canceled now.
Cycle of what it messes up the whole bond which y'all were trying to like initially build. When people get lazy, it creates boredom and it creates confusion, and it fucks with the vibe.
It fucks with the mental state as well.
Yeah.
So now, is
If there's
it lazy or is it safe? Because sometimes safety feels like
I mean,
threat.
we all have a wall up when we've been hurt in life. We've all been hurt in life by people or situations. But at the end of the day, if you told somebody one thing and then you're not trying to put any kind of effort, you actions or another thing, then that just like derails the whole process of trying to even pursue and get to know somebody.
That part.
You have to be able to trust, or it's just never going to
just
work.
for clarity
no matter what.
for the viewers,
You have to
the
trust.
fact that I asked the question and you're answering the question that I asked, is that what you perceive from our situation, or are you just speaking in general?
In general, I feel like you need to look at somebody's actions first over their words, because people say anything and they do it all the time. People just talk, but if they're not showing you through actions, that's not really how they feel. So you need to see some proof and you need to see some action first.
That part. And with us, did you see action from me?
I did.
Effort, intention.
Yes. But we rushed it so quick at such a fast pace.
I can agree
we
with
didn't
that.
even take a lot of time to sit down and break down what our like root of our problems were. Our personal, problems that we have.
I agree, 100%.
You need to know the root cause of like your insecurities, your problems, your traumas, stuff like that, and recognize that and be able to break that down. And that way you can communicate with the person you're trying to pursue, get in a relationship with. You can explain and try to show them what it is that you need.
That part.
And break down all of that stuff. So it's healthier. Communication is everything at the end of the day.
Ms. Venom, was there a time, and when I'm asking for like month, date, and year, I'm saying, is there a time in your life that you can recall that you gave your all to something?
Yes.
And in the particular time that you're thinking about, was it worth it?
At the end of the day,
Lesson or a blessing? Or both?
Well, we haven't got to that. Like, it was the energy
For
that
her.
you put in,
Personally.
because when you give your all, that means you're all in. That means you're moving within your capacity of 100%. Like, I'm 200% or whatever it is. I always say as a cancer, I'm 200% in.
Mm.
If I'm in,
But you still
nigga,
gotta show me.
I'm
Over
all
me.
in.
You gotta show me.
Mhm.
Is that how you feel about me? You gotta show me. If you're in a room full of attractive, beautiful women touching up on you, getting up on you, trying to offer you this, that, and the third, are you gonna fold? Are you gonna be like, no, stand behind my woman. I care about my woman. This is my woman, and I'm good. Like I'm good off. People are gonna show you through actions. If they view you valuable enough to keep, they will show you that.
That part, because at the end of the day,
So
your
over me, I
actions
gotta see something.
have come from a deeper place than your mouth. You know, even the Bible says, and I'm not about to get churchy on y'all, but the Bible says, be swift about hearing, slow about
Because
speaking.
people talk all day
Because
long.
when you hear and you let it resonate, process it, and let it, build in your mind, you can actually give a better, more educated and intelligent answer or response or civilized response, because you actually had time to think about it. Because sometimes we take things,
And learn the person you're
sometimes we
trying to
don't
pursue.
really take
Is what I'm
things
saying. Learn
and
them.
take them in the proper way that they were given. Because if we understand based on how it affected us or how it hit us, because sometimes criticism, like advice, people come in a certain way, they may have a actual good point, but because of how we take it based on our insecurities and the way our mind processes, if we react quicker than we think, we might be offensive in return to the advice that we're getting. You feel what I'm saying? So when you take time to process what someone says, think about who it's coming from, especially if it's coming from someone that loves and fucks with you.
But also the
Or
person
that's
in the
like that.
position to
may
make
I
a choice,
interject with
they
this?
need to think in their mind, okay, how would this affect my person? If they really care about you, they're gonna take into consideration, take into mind, into their conscience, how would this person feel if I did this, if I acted out in this way versus this way? You're trying to learn a person, pursue a person, and you claim to care about them or even love them, and that, then you're gonna sit there and take into consideration what it is that they want to see or don't want to see, what it is they like and don't like. Show them through actions and prove to them that you are to be trusted and that you care about them enough to be able to make those conscious decisions when they're not present.
Okay, so what I've got to say is,
And that'll tell
when
you.
he asked me, is there a time where it was worth it when I gave my all?
And you don't have to go into super detail, but just give us a little bit of,
Well, there's a time, yes, I really cared about somebody. I super duper 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 cared about somebody, like so deep that it was my waking every moment. Like, I'm gonna let this person know that I care about them today, right now, right then and here. I'm gonna text them. I'm gonna message them. I'm gonna call them. I'm gonna let them know that I'm here and I care. Well, at a certain point, when people feel like, oh, you care, they're gonna leave because they're gonna be like, oh, they're always gonna be there.
Not the right person.
They're always gonna be there. They're always gonna try to come back,
The
and then they're
wrong
gonna be
person.
like, oh, I'm sorry. They're gonna leave for a little while. Then they're gonna come back again. They're gonna keep coming back.
But the right person will know from day one
but
what it is that's
but
on the
what that
line.
is,
But can I
What it
finish with
is
this?
that
Though?
might
You
need
guys
to-
are interjecting all
because
the
I
time.
got you on there.
The more they keep coming back, and the more you keep letting them, is the more they're gonna take from you instead of putting out for you. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
Of course,
they're
I mean,
gonna
I get
keep.
that, but
They're gonna suck you dry until there's nothing left for them to suck dry no more, and then they're gonna move on to the next person.
Exactly.
Have y'all ever heard these two phrases? Number one, if somebody says a small lie, tells a small lie, what else are they lying about? Because small lies lead to bigger lies and bigger drama. And number two, another thing that I learned, if a person tells you one time how they feel about you and they show that to you, that they don't care about you, believe them. They don't care about you because they showed you they don't care about you. So 19, 20-year-old, 21-year-old me would listen. I would sit there and listen. I'd be like, okay, yeah, you say you care about me, you like me. Words, blah, blah, blah,
Look,
blah,
I'm
blah.
super
All right,
freaking
so
snapped.
Older me, you gotta show me. Show me you care about me and prove to me you care about me,
I like
or
what you
else you
said.
don't care about me.
I get
And
what
it
you're
shows.
saying, but hindsight is always 2020 because you can look back after the damage, after the chaos, after the rubbish of the explosion, and be like, "This is where I started. This is where it went bad. This is where I literally
Recognizing.
could not like get out of the what it should have could have lane. I could not get in the reality lane. It is this and this, but this is where I'm at now. Hindsight is 2020. You see, you have perfect vision, but when you literally were giving your all, was it worth it? And this is what really so like for me, it's always worth it. Why? Because I'm gonna always be the best I can be because that shows that person, you feel me, who they are, not who I am. And also they see who I am, but at the end of the day,
Exactly.
people who take don't give a fuck who you are. If you are an easy victim for them or easy target, they're gonna keep taking and taking and taking. Takers don't know how to not take.
You still have to
We
And
say,
so,
also
hold on,
have
hold on.
another
Let me
name for
let me
those
get
things.
let me
We
get this
also have another
let
name
me
for that.
get this out as the host. I'm going to control this show. Let me get this out. As takers, they don't know how to not take. As givers, true givers like myself and people on this panel, for real, we don't know how to take. You feel me? So when a person continuously takes, that's kind of like a win for them because that's all they really know how to do. You feel me? And some people, it's just the way they were brought up. And some people are truly hideous by just taking. You feel me? They intentionally fucking take, like narcissists and so forth. Not everybody who takes is literally is like literally like a poisonous type person. You feel me? They just literally grew up in this dynamic or not. But at the end of the day, when you look back, you should never question who you were when you gave. That's literally where we're getting at with this, where I'm trying to get at with this show. When you give, don't regret that you gave because sometimes people just need that. You feel me? But yes, the points that you make, valid. You're making valid because that's the after we get to the understanding of was it worth it? Damn right.
can I
Because if
text
it wasn't
you?
worth it, were you really trying to con somebody? Were you trying to be transactional? You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of different personality traits that come into giving your all. Because con artists give their all to pull off a job. You feel me? Certain motherfuckers in certain businesses give their all to get a dollar. But in relationships, romantic or monogamous, when you give me your all, what do you look for in return? Me myself, not a goddamn thing. There's I say it and I said it again. She's been on a lot of shows. I've said it. There's titties walking around Martinsburg right now that I paid for, not even a kiss, not a touch on the ass. And it is. And at the end of the day, I'm not stalking her. I'm like, hey, give me some return of my. No, fuck you. Have a good life. I'm glad I fixed your ailment, bitch. You feel me? I don't do shit with strangers. When I give, it's done. You show me who you are after it's done.
Can I tell a story?
You feel what I'm saying now?
I'm gonna give an example. So, like, as y'all know, I'm not gonna put your business, but like me, you obviously, if you've been on this channel for long enough, you've come to the conclusion. Obviously, I dance, right? So I have the perfect example.
Dance where? 'Cause I don't necessarily know what that
Well,
means.
I won't say where. I
Not
won't
where,
give a
but like
location.
what?
Just
what
for
they-
Are
strip clubs.
midnight
Just strip clubs.
Yeah.
ballerinas.
I've done
They're
serving,
dancers.
waitressing,
And I don't like word
bartending,
strip club,
bottle
but,
girl,
strip-
actual stripping. I've done all of it, everything you can think of in the hospitality and nightclub like scenery job realm. So my example would be I used to get really hurt about like for example, it doesn't happen often, but once in a while you might have a night where you leave something sitting around, you're like, oh shit, like you're fucked up, you're drunk, whatever the case may be. We all have had that night where we've slipped up and been like, oh crap, like I need to pay attention, you know what I mean? And you've left something laying around, whatever it may be, keys, wallet, whatever it is. So I had a night like that, and it happened to me a few times, and I've lost money. Like people have literally stolen my money back. I left it on the stage. I went back for it. It fell out of my backpack on the floor while I was walking. Things like that, for example. But instead of being bitter and angry and letting it consume me because yeah, I was pissed the fuck off. Like I help all these people if they need something, they ask me for something, advice, outfits, shoes, clothes, hair, makeup, whatever it is. I always fucking help them. And yeah, I was pissed off at first, but at the end of the day, in my mind, I'm like, you know what? Let me change my mindset so I'm not letting this really consume me and make me so angry. Maybe things happen for a reason at the end of the day, and maybe whoever took that money was on the verge of getting evicted or being on the street or being cold and hungry. Maybe they were one grocery shop away from like starving, you know. So I try to change my mindset. I'm very spiritual, and I do think things happen for a reason. And yeah, that might make me appear soft, but at the end of the day, maybe, just maybe, that person was on the verge of a financial or mental or, whatever crisis, and they seriously needed that money. And instead of like attacking them, and yeah, I'm pissed off, I stand up for myself. I speak up and everything when those things happen. But at the end of the day, I might have been angry, but I try to just keep a positive attitude and mindset and be like, you know what? I don't know their situation and what made them want to do something like that, to steal from me or steal anything. But they are clearly in a situation that they need the help that bad that they think about doing that. So maybe I provided for them this time and I took an L, but next week I'm gonna have a good ass week. I'm gonna stack up my money. I'm gonna have a really good sales week, and it'll get paid back to me, and we both got to win. You know what I mean?
Yeah, karma don't miss. The universe
I don't
don't
want to
miss.
sit around being
But let me ask
angry.
you. But do you feel it was worth it? Because but when I asked you that, your thought process when you initiated in your own mind to ask yourself, because you have sometimes we have to talk to ourselves, like,
But you know what?
and we rationalize in that moment that you rationalize to help them, was it worth it? The
I'm
end result is
I'm gonna
not.
be completely honest. I'm gonna be completely honest,
Of course.
and I'm gonna break down to the most specific way possible that I can explain it. I think you're angry in the moment. You're like, oh my god, like who took my shit? Like it's hard earned money at the end of the day. That's your hard earned like work money. You work hard for that. That's yours at the end of the day. But when I changed my mindset to more of my spiritual side and really dug deep within, I was like, you know what? There's obviously some kind of situation that they felt that they were put in a spot that they had to take from others in order to be okay. So, as angry as I am in the moment, you really might have needed that. And because I help somebody else, I know for a fact, whether it's today, next year, 2 years from now, hell, even, I'm going to get paid back the karma in a good way and get back twice as much as what I gave to others to help other people. So, yeah, it hurts today, but I am spiritual and I do believe that things happen for a reason. And maybe that reason was somebody keeping a roof over their head for the next month, the next 30 days, and keeping food in their stomach and their kids' stomachs. I mean, I don't know somebody's situation why they would get that desperate, but it's clearly for a reason that they would get that desperate to feel the need to do something like that.
And looking at it
So
in that way,
I'm just
do you
gonna
think it was worth it?
I'm gonna pray on
What
it,
you had to
and I'm
go
gonna
through?
hope that God replenishes everything that I lost times two.
Always. He
But
always
He
takes care of
always
his people.
does. I've never been evicted. There's been times that I was like 3, 4, 5 days away from paying rent, and I was cutting it real close, and I still somehow was able to find a way. DoorDash, Walmart drop off, delivery, Uber. I was always able to find a way, even if it was last minute, that God provided, and I didn't
That's
have
that
to
boss
lose
mentality.
what
Boss is
I've
always
done,
finding a way.
like my achievements.
I remember my second home, and I'm about to have to go find another one
But you know
by the
what,
end of the
though?
week. And the other
God
way,
works.
without finding a way.
People don't believe me when I say this, but God works in weird, mysterious ways.
Because we don't know what
In
he
the
knows.
moment, you're pissed the fuck
Right.
off. Why did I lose 500? Why did I get fired? Why is my lease getting signed? Why am I getting evicted? Why are these bad things happening to me right now? But you know what? 3, 4 weeks from now, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, even 2 months from now, hell, you're gonna be like, oh, they called me back for a job that pays twice as much. They're interested. They're hiring me for a job that pays twice as much. I'm getting more benefits. I'm getting a 304 or a three whatever, retirement fund. I'm getting these things that I did. Yeah, 401k. Yeah, that's what it's for. I'm getting these things that I didn't have offered to me before, where I thought that I was being rejected and I thought that I was taking all these L's and these losses and suffering. But I just wasn't being patient because when you wait and you let it come to you, it's in alignment. It's in alignment with your soul and your spirit, what is aligned and what is meant for you. You're going to get a blessing and an offer, a situation that is 2 times more of a blessing for you than what you ever expected in the first place. It just took time to, come into your life. That's how I see it. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of time, but it will eventually come and you'll be repaid twice as much as what you thought you had lost originally. I got rejected from a dream job. I had a dream job to work with autistic kids because my nephew's autistic. I really wanted to help them. They told me I was hired. They ghosted me. They went totally MIA, ghosted. But then I was offered a position, a slot for an enrollment. I was selected after an interview for a pilot school. I'm going to be flying planes. So what I thought was a loss was really just an opening for an even better option for me.
How many
My
of you
life.
could do like 10 to 20 runs before I get on that plane? I'm just saying. I don't like to fly as it is.
But
you
you know
ain't
what I
never
mean?
flew before.
I
David.
will
Sometimes
not.
we think,
Yeah.
sometimes
But-
what we think is a
but let me-
loss
let me-
is
let
just
me-
an
'cause
opening
I don't
for
wanna
a better
be
offer in the
our-
future.
I
It's
don't
better for
want to.
us.
I don't want to stop
You
you.
know? We
I
don't
do
know
want
the
to get her.
timing.
I do want to get her,
You know
her point.
that.
But before that, I
What
want to
you
make
see.
sure my chat people, my chat fam, those that are literally watching and viewing and watching with us, you know what I'm saying? I want to know, the question to y'all is, have you gave your all and still lost? And then at the end of the day, if you have, you can relate to that statement in any way, shape, or form. Drop a heart from it. Let me know you're out there.
feels like a
We
loss.
want that interaction from
But
the
it's
chat
not
fam,
love.
because y'all up in there. Like, we got some folks. The universe cannot be blamed for human error. No, but it can be blamed for not missing with good people. And
But you know, sometimes things feel like a loss.
my bro Brian literally
But
just
you're gonna get blessed
posed
more
that
later.
statement, and he came back. Creators of our own misfortune. Yes, we are. Sometimes
We
when
are-
we
we are
when we
our
become
obstacle.
hard headed and we don't listen, we can be creators of our own misfortune. At the end of the day, it is what it is.
Everything's
Miss
mental.
Venom, what
If
you
you don't
got?
believe you can do it, then you're not going to do it. But if you believe I can do this, then you will do it.
That
If you
part.
believe that you can, if you're
Venom,
thinking that you're capable, then you will.
what you got, Venom?
Well, let's see. Let's backtrack a few months ago.
Go ahead.
We backtracking with Michael Jackson moonwalking in this
What's
bitch.
going on?
I was in a very, very bad place. And it wasn't even, oh, I'm losing something. No, I was in a bad place mentally because somebody put me there. Because I allowed them to put me there. You see, when you're in love or you care about somebody so much to where you give and give and give and give and give and give and give, and you end up in a bad spot, but you know you care about them. So you keep giving to them, but they're not giving unto you.
That's true.
While you're in that bad spot and they don't know nothing about it,
But be
and they
patient.
just keep on sitting there saying, oh, you're a bad person because of this and this and this. Do you understand that I'm sitting here giving you every last little thing I have and I'm losing everything just because I care about you? Now
You
pause.
sacrifice to the point
You're
where you're bleeding for
sacrificing
them,
your well-being
and
just to
they
make sure
what?
they're good
Like,
and they're in a
just-
position
And at
that
the end
they
of the
can
day,
thrive.
was it worth it? At the moment, it felt like it was worth it. Was it worth it in the long-term effect? Hell to the motherfucking
I mean, I
no.
like how
Yes,
you, I like
yes,
how
let me tell
you
you
added
why.
that extension on there.
It's a
'Cause
timing thing.
At the end of the day, if it
I'm
wasn't worth,
telling you.
It is an in the moment spur.
everything is a timing thing. That's called
God
growth.
keeps
That's
track.
called
He
manifestation.
sees everything
That's
that you've done
called
for others to help
elevation.
you out, good
And
intention.
now,
And it
hold
might
on.
not be today, but it's coming. Your blessings are coming because
If
God
she
does
what?
keep track
If
of that
you
shit.
what?
I'm
If-
telling you.
If you what?
Believe. leave.
Nigga, you been around me too long. Fuck that. If you what? Learn from what?
Your past.
All right. That keep it real.
That was a lesson that I
I've been
got.
drilling it in your head for 3 years.
That wasn't no blessing. It was a lesson for me.
No. First of all, I didn't say it was
But
a lesson. I said it was what?
Definitely a lesson.
Thank you. And you had to what from the lesson to get to the next step?
I had to leave. No, I had to leave, move on, and accept the terms of what.
That's called what? Growth. Thank you.
And you know what, y'all?
All right. She listens to
when
class.
God removes
Some
something,
people from your life,
it hurts in the moment and it sucks in the moment, and we might not understand why then and there, but it's for a reason, and it's because something better is going to be put in place of that eventually.
How about this? If it's meant for you, it can leave for a while, but if it stays, then that means it was really, really meant to be. Now, if it's the
if something is not meant for you, it's going to keep.
What I'm saying is,
I don't know if I'm really the host or not, y'all.
Go
ahead, sis.
If it wasn't right for you in that moment, because the things you were going through, or the mental space you was in, or if you put it on hold and you're like, hey, let's put a pin in this and let me come back. If you come back
to that, actually do that in the moment.
Actually, I can sometimes. I really
do you want me to stay the host or be your brother? Because I think
I'm being serious. You haven't been around me for the past freaking 2-3 months, damn near.
All right, you're gonna get spicy in this bitch. Don't do that.
So, y'all, you don't want to get spicy with me. You do not want to open that can of worms because we will start
every now and then. I hear you fucking lying.
I must start thinking that drink champs do not have actual alcohol in their drinks. Because alcohol really makes it hard.
I look like strawberry shortcake.
All right, look, I'm gonna say this. I heard what y'all said.
Strawberry shortcake.
Let me get this out, and then I'm gonna go to my man Platinum because he made a good point that I want to speak on. Because we have people actually interacting in the chat, and I'm not gonna leave them out. So
bad things happen to good
Is that my Uncle Brian?
because this earth
he's in there too.
is a prison, it's a chamber, it's a testing ground. Because we in the Bible have the choice to choose. We have a choice. Humans are given free will.
Deep into Christianity
you can
right
choose
now.
to make good choices or bad choices.
I'm gonna need y'all to pause.
We don't
2
do-
seconds.
we
2
don't
seconds.
do religion.
2 seconds.
That's what
2
Earth is
seconds.
about,
2
though.
seconds. 2 seconds. I need y'all
You have a
to let me
choice.
guide this ship, to run this train, and fly this fucking plane. Because I'm the motherfucking boss with the most. All right, so I need y'all to pause while I get this thought out, and then we're gonna go to this person that's literally took time to make this paragraph. I love what you. I read it. I'm coming to you right now, my man. Actually, I'm gonna make you we putting you to the top. Boom, there you go. At the end of the day, look, what they were just saying prior to me having to literally rattle the fucking cattle right now is some hope shit. You feel me? At this moment in time, I am not a hope person. Fuck that shit at the moment. Yes, it depends on circumstances, depends on what you're going through. You feel me? But I'm 52. I don't look it. I really don't. Go to my Facebook. You'll see. Straight rip. You feel me? Diabetes saved my life. We're gonna do a show on that too eventually. Fuck hope right now. I'm not on hope right now. We're on reality. We got 2 lanes on the highway of life. One is woulda, shoulda, coulda. You feel me? One is reality. Most people in a hurt situation, in a hard situation, if you've been fucked up, if you've been you know what I'm saying, you and your feelings, you're not in reality most times. Even
You're not
me.
thinking logically.
You're right. And make sure you use the microphone. At the end of the day, sometimes I myself, who literally stands on business on reality and fuck what it shoulda coulda, may ask the question, well, goddamn, why did you do this? Why? I literally gave you everything. I gave you pieces of my soul. I bled for you, metaphorically speaking. Sometimes legit, because I do mechanic, I do contracting, I do a lot of shit. At the end of the day, if I've given you a perfect example of what you so-called have been wishing and hoping and hoping for probably your whole fucking life, why the fuck did it still backfire in my face if you did not ever have an issue? You feel me? No, I don't need you to answer me. I'm literally doing.
I got a good
I'm,
response when you're done.
I'm gonna run this down.
Now you go first.
But listen, why? And sometimes I get in there, but I ain't gonna stay there too goddamn long because at the end of the day, I have to look to me. I have to I have to pick my fucking self up. I have to build my fucking self up. I have to make sure that I can make, because I have people that depend on me. I have people that literally are eating, are literally sleeping comfortably, and I can't sit here in the fucking corner in the dark and be like, no, fuck that. So I'm gonna snap out that shit real quick. You feel me? Not everybody can do that. They have that luxury. I don't. You feel me? But at the end of the day, we want to make sure that whatever we did, it was for real, it was transparent, it was honest and genuine. And at the end of the day, if you can look at the knowledge applied is what? Wisdom. And use that wisdom to move the fuck on to the next situation. Me personally, everybody gets a clean fucking slate. White as snow. What you put on it is what I'm going to see and what I'm going to go by. You feel me? And not everybody has that because people transfer their trauma, transfer their past, transfer their history, transfer things that they've gone through, and literally put it on the next canvas, and the canvas is already muddied the fuck up before they even the new person even has a chance to fuck up. You've already fucked up in their mind. They triggered by this and that. And I'm not blaming nobody for that. It is what it is in reality. But a person like me literally is not going to judge them because of that. I'm going to dial it back down because I don't want to give them what they're used to. I want to try to pull them out of that and by giving them good examples. So is it worth it giving your all? Goddamn right. Because at the end of the day, when that shit falls apart, I'm gonna walk away with a clean conscience, be like, you know what, I did my best, and my best was fucking pretty fucking good. You feel me? But I'm gonna read what my man said, and then we're gonna literally give y'all hold on and give y'all a chance to expound on that. He said, "Bad things happen to good people because God gives His strongest soldiers the hardest trials." I agree with that. We get through them, and we will be the strongest version of ourselves if we get through them. If we have a good support, if we literally use the tools that He puts there down for us, because He's not gonna make it easy for you to get through a test. You gotta study for it, and you gotta know what you're studying. And sometimes because God don't literally come out the fucking sky in the clouds and say, "Hey, look, and this is your tools, this is your task, go complete." No, fuck no. You literally gotta want. You gotta have the admiration. You gotta be adamant about continuing to survive and put steps in front of each other. Yeah, can we agree on that? You feel me? It ain't just gonna like just pop in your hand like a fucking goddamn bag of popcorns at the carnival. No. But yeah, I think same.
I completely agree. I actually have a story about this, and it kind of ties into like at the end of the day, do you believe in what is right or what is wrong? You know, listening to our conscience. Everybody has a conscience, and they can feel deep down whether they want to, you know, admit it or recognize it or not. What is right and what is wrong? So I told people, and don't judge me, but I'm gonna just get deep on here real quick. I'm gonna try and make it quick. The story time. People thought that I was fucking crazy. They thought that I lost my mind, that I was a lunatic like a few months ago. I had the weirdest dream ever, like one of the weirdest, strangest dreams I ever had in my life. This was like 7 months ago, and I even made a post talking about it because I was like, yo, what could this mean? This is a weird dream. Like, this was so detailed, this, that, and the third. I was asking people questions. Anyway, 7 months ago, I had a dream, right? And I'm in the United States Army as a combat support role. So we are the second in line when they need support, the combat positions. When they need support, we're the second to follow up to give them secondary support. Anyhow, I had a dream 7 months ago. I was sitting in this like almost like a kitchen, dining room looking room at a table. And it looked like I was sitting across the table from Jesus, but his face was like blurred out, kind of like blurry. But I could see the outline glowy, like of his white robe, and I could hear his voice. And he was like, "Prepare yourself to be strong, because more destruction, chaos, catastrophe is coming. War, fighting, and a lot of like bad things are coming. So just prepare yourself to be strong." Basically, that was the message. And I was like, "This is weird." And then I like literally woke up out of my sleep. I popped up in my bed, heavy breathing. I'm like, what the hell? Like, I was like woke up from middle of the dream, right? Fast forward, and this was not on purpose by any means. I ended up getting injured and I broke my finger and I tore a tendon in my foot. So I was hobbling around on my foot and had a broken finger and I was in a splint. And they were like, because basically before my unit like shipped out to where they shipped out, I can't speak too much on that because security, OPSEC, whatever, all those laws. But they were like, oh, you can't go. And I thought it was weird that I just had that dream and then I ended up getting hurt. And I'm actually getting like a medical discharge right now. And I know how it looks, I know how it sounds, but it wasn't on purpose. Like all this was accidental. I accidentally got hurt and I broke bone and tore a tendon. But anywho, I just thought that was the weirdest thing that I had that dream months before like a war actually started to activate and take place and start to happen. So I am spiritual, whatever anyone believes. Like, we're not here to tell you what to believe, what not to believe, any of that. I'm just speaking on my own personal experience. But I had the weirdest dream ever, and that's what the dream was. And I just thought that was crazy because it was around the same time my grandma had just passed away. She had just passed, and all that happened. And then I ended up being chosen 20 people out of 200 that got to stay home. And I just think to myself, like, whoa, like, I'm mind blown. Like, everything really does happen for a reason. So that just means that my purpose was to help other people in other ways. That wasn't specifically meant for me or my path or my destiny to go do. You know what I mean? I think my grandma was looking down on me. I think Jesus was looking down on me. That's my opinion. You don't have to agree. But that's my opinion. I thought all that was wild. Because this was months before anything started to like happen, any conflict or anything like that. So in my mind, I'm like, yeah, it's for a reason. I feel like dreams are messages, whether we want to recognize that or not. You'll look down later on into the future, later down the line. You'll be like, hey, wait a minute, I had a dream about da 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 da. Was that a message? Like, yeah, like sometimes dreams legitimately are messages, and they do show us things that need to be seen sometimes. They do show us things. I believe that 100%. And I think I was being showed something that was not meant for me, that was not my fight, and I was meant to help other people in other areas of life. That's just me. That's how I took it. Because there's a reason that I got chosen to stay.
I want to ask again, and I want to post it to my chat fam. Was it worth it?
Absolutely.
That's what I want to know at that part. Was it worth it? And was it something that my man, Mr. Cap, was it worth it? You know what I'm saying? Living that way, which requires faith, hope, and a lot of other elements that are unforeseen. You feel me? Was it worth it? Ms. Venom?
Absolutely.
When people get into the spiritual talk and stuff, I try not to talk about it that much.
This is a spiritual show. You can go whichever direction you want to go.
That was just the direction.
That's just what she chose.
But you talk
I'm
whatever.
not really going that
Whatever's in
route
your
per
mind.
se.
You
I am
Keep
very
that
spiritual.
all low.
Yeah.
But I do believe in the universe is going to give you what you want and what you don't want. Because you can sit there in your head all day and say, just let me use this as an example, okay? I was with somebody, right? Gave them my all. It was nice, Every day, I'd wake up and I'd say in my own head, I hope this person doesn't cheat on me. The universe is not hearing, I hope this person doesn't. The universe is hearing, I hope this person. It's not right. It's not.
We're going to keep going.
I'm coming right back, guys. I have to take off.
Some people can't hold, but when you break the seal, it is what it is. All right, let it finish. Okay.
I'm going pee. I'll be right back.
I feel like the universe, it does listen. It very much. It gives you what you want, and it gives you what you don't.
Hopefully it's not listening now.
I'm going to really try after you finish.
It will
Good.
help
Don't
you.
slow down now and keep going.
It will help you sometimes. But sometimes the universe can be Me.
Hey, look, you hear who's saying that universe, right? I ain't say that. She said that. Continue. Go ahead.
Sometimes the
Go
universe
ahead.
can be
Go ahead. Do your thing. Finish that statement. Don't choke on that shit. Don't gag. No gag.
I ain't choking,
Do
I
your
ain't
thing.
gagging. Right now,
Do
the
your
universe, and me is not thinking compatible.
Do you think that it is you and the universe, or is it just your human imperfect brain that is thinking and processing these thoughts? Because you got to remember, when you say universe, that is God and next to God and His elements that He uses to hit us. The universe don't never miss.
No, it don't.
Never. You can't sit here and blame it. You can, and people do all the time. I can't tell you what to do, nor
can the universe.
can I judge you on that. But what I'm saying is, the universe don't never miss.
It don't. But the universe can also be a bitch, just like karma's a bitch.
It can be, but it still don't never miss. Ever.
Some of the experiences
And
I've had,
and
I can say some of them have been worth it. Yes. Some of the others, like I said, affected long term.
okay.
Later on down the road,
Mhm.
hell to the motherfucking
Now.
The only reason why it wasn't worth it is because it's like, think about it.
I'm gonna go with you. Go.
You're in a relationship, or you have a friendship, or it's a family member. You know, any type of friendship, family ship, love, any type like that. Okay,
Keep going.
you are put on the back burner while that person sits there and puts themselves first all the time. But you put them first.
Hold on. Say that again and clearly.
I said you put yourself on the back burner
All
the
time.
time.
All time.
And they put you
Back
on the
burner.
back burner. No. They put you on the back burner.
Quickly.
And you still put them first all the time.
And it's either in you or it's on you. That's what I am.
So
you preach to the choir. Yes.
it's like
I don't need
when
a
that
partner.
person-
I would literally stay in the freezer while they cook on the stove. I don't give a fuck.
when that person leaves you and it's just you by yourself, do you think in that moment, hey, why did I do this for them? They're not here for me right now. They're not doing nothing. They're not sticking by my side like I stuck for them. I was 10 toes down for this person. And they didn't do nothing. How do you feel about that?
I have thoughts, and I don't dwell on it very often. And I literally take it. So, how you want to speak transparently? The way I think on that is, what did I do wrong? I beat myself up because where did I fail? Because I thought I gave them everything. I thought I did the best, and I still failed. What did I do? Because it had to be me. I don't put it on no other body. I don't put it on other people. I don't put it on them. And yeah, I could. I'm not an unintelligent person. I'm not, and I'm very extremely hyper emotionally intelligent. I am. But I still blame me. Because I've always blamed me through my entire life. Because it's always been the fingers pointed back at me. I'm dissecting me first. That's accountability. I'm hyper accountable. So yes, I blame me. Not everybody has that. And they don't have to. But at the end of the day, eventually at some point I get over it. And I don't know how long the fuck it takes to get over it, but I get over it and I move the fuck on. And somewhere I might look in the mirror and be like, bitch, you the king, you him, you this, like you that nigga. You feel me? But it is not me who I gotta convince. It's apparently every fucking person in the world. I don't belong in this world with the character that I have, with the genuineness that I have, with the no strings ever attached that I fucking have. And everybody from blood to non-blood wants to fucking dick me in the ass. So yes, what the fuck is wrong with me? If my family on both fucking sides have beat me out of $1 million in inheritance, every person who's non-blood literally is like, I'm just an easy fucking target. Yeah, you hit a nerve, nigga. But I'm speaking on it 100% because this is what Babu is. I'm 100 on this show. We're going to give it to you fucking raw. And if you ain't giving it raw, you're not going to come on my show and don't comment. At the end of the day, this is real. You feel me? I've given my heart, soul, bled for motherfuckers. And I still get the easy way out for them because I'm non-confrontational. I'm not gonna sit here and fucking come at you no kind of way. I'm gonna move the fuck on. You don't want me, I don't want you. It is what it is. We're still friends because at the end of the day, I love her character. Period. And I'm gonna find a way to keep people in my fucking life. And I don't like being abandoned. I don't give a fuck who it is. You feel me? I don't want to be abandoned. My mom fucking did it. My bitch ass brother did it. Everybody's literally, I'm just an easy fucking target. But I'm still here. I don't know why. I'm still here. And I'm still giving it to y'all as real as I can fucking give it to you. Because hopefully you can learn from my mistakes. Because apparently I can't 52 and I'm still fucking getting fucking done over. It is what it is. But I'm resilient. Don't ask me why. I don't know why the universe or God has given me this power, this strength to keep bouncing the fuck back and keep trying to help hard-headed motherfuckers. At the end of the day, I have some success stories. I really do. And that is the reason why I continue to do what the fuck I do. You feel me?
Let me tell y'all something. One big, I can't talk, I'm fucking tipsy. One big miss.
Tipsy, I'm emotional. What are you?
Miss,
we're the three monkeys up in this bitch. Like,
one thing people misperceive constantly, though, is weakness and kindness. They get them confused. You can be a kind person. I consider myself a kind person if I'm in a position or have the funds to help somebody in any kind of position to help somebody who's in need of help. I will help them. I will drop what I'm doing and I will offer the help that I am able to help at the time. However, you have to recognize as a good person, you can still be a good person and you can still put boundaries with people that are clearly showing you time and time and time again that they're not there for the right reason. They don't care about you. They're there to take, suck you dry, be energy vampires, take everything for what you got, and not give any kind of support, love, or help in return. You have to be able to recognize you can still be kind and a good person and only give back to those who show appreciation and gratitude through actions, who show you they appreciate, who I could be like, oh, if I got thrown out into the street and had nothing to eat and I was starving today, like right now, would I be able to call this person and would they show up and show me support and try to help me figure out my situation? That is who I know for a fact that I would be able to help at the end of the day. Because if something happened to me, God forbid, they would also be there to support me in the same ways that I have for them. Those are the people you got to pour into. That's family. That's what family is. You pour into those people, and you know for a fact that if something, God forbid, happened to you, an emergency or some situation that was serious, you would be able to rely on them to show up and show you the same kind of love and support and help you get on your feet or put you in some kind of situation that would help you get onto your feet. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Some kind of way.
Said, with that being
with
said,
their actions.
See,
that's a real friend.
I don't live here at Derek's house. Okay, I don't live around here. I used to live with him. Huh?
TMI. TMI. They don't even know where you live. They ain't their business.
I used to live with him. Okay, so I'm gonna say this right here. For a little while. For a little while there. I also had a different house. I also had a different house that I was paying rent for at the time too. So I was having two houses that I was paying rent for. And
Balls.
Sometimes when I get mad and get upset, I'd leave his house, go to my house, wait a couple weeks, and then go back to the house again because I just need to get away because everything was too crazy.
Yeah.
But this is one thing that me and him was on the phone today. We was talking. I was like, "Hey, can I come by after work tonight?" He goes, "Yeah, sure." I said, "Okay, can we do a show?" He says, "Yeah, sure. Why not?" I was like, "Okay." I was like, "I miss you." He was like, "I miss you too." Then I was like, "You know what's so funny?" I was like, "You know, you never call and check on me." He said, you know why I never call and check on you? Because you always call me, so I don't ever have to call and check on you. Right there. You always call me, so I don't have to call you and check on you.
In other words, you beat me to it, nigga. Don't
Yeah,
try to highlight that one thing out of 3 years.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. That means that he knows dang well he's gonna get a call from me at some point in the day.
It's rare because I ain't got too many people that do that.
He knows he's gonna get. If I'm gone for too long,
I actually kind of look forward to it. So yeah, I'm not calling you. Nigga. Call me tomorrow.
At least you
I'm
know she's
gone for
okay.
too
Because you
long,
know that's what's
I'll start
communication,
getting
right?
in my head and I'll start missing certain people and then I'll just start calling them. I'm like, hey, you good? Is everything okay? I know you're not okay, but I just still want to make sure you're okay. Like you're alive. You know, everything may be bullshit right now, but at least you're breathing. You know, I can't lose another person. So for him to be like, you call me every day to where I don't have to check on you, that kind of makes me feel good to know that he's expecting that phone call from me at some point throughout the night or day. Doesn't matter. He knows he's going to get a phone call from me. It's when you don't get the phone call from me
That's when you start to get worried.
Because I'm one of those girls, I'll call you before you even try to check up on me. I text everybody first. I call everybody first. Nobody ever checks on me.
If I love
and
you,
it's because I'm constantly on my phone
out.
for everybody to see. Now,
that's love.
The thing is, you can post on social media all day and make it look like your life is living La Vida motherfucking Loca.
Bullshit.
Social media,
but behind the scenes, like right now, I'm not going to spread my business, but right now,
people are like, "You've been
what
so
is life?
You don't post no
you know."
Life is designed to kill you.
Elevating
life,
death is designed to bury you.
From the moment you come into this world and your parents birth you, well, your mom births you, you are in debt to the government, to yourself, and to whoever else tries to come into your life. Because what happens when you're in a relationship? What do? You spend money on said person in a relationship.
Not there with me. Shut up. Go finish your shit.
And you know something about this world?
So you're in debt.
So
hold on. So you're in debt from the moment that you open your motherfucking eyes for the first time in this world. The moment you make that one baby cry coming out your mama's stomach or her coo nanny, and they hear that is the sound to you're in debt for the rest of your motherfucking life. You know, apparently they get money for every human ass born. They put it in a safe and they lock it away. And you'll never see that money.
This is the birth rate has
ever.
Been
you'll never see
the
that money.
1900s, like the mid-1900s.
Well, you want to know why? You want to know why the birth rate is so low right now? I can use one of my own examples of something that I've gone through in my past life.
If the fucking gas is that high, I better be drinking some.
Wow. Oh my God, you better.
5 out of 5
motherfucking
fine dining lemonade. There better be some lemonade up in that tube.
Yeah, there better be some more gas for the gas.
Midas Nade.
So, hold on, before I get off track, because you guys know I have ADHD. So you're in debt the moment you open your pretty little eyes for the first time ever in this world. Like I said, they have money that they get for you when you're born, and they lock it away in the safe. You can never touch it. Think about it. You, as soon as you get a job, you're paying taxes.
You know what?
So since you paused right there, let me say this.
You know what?
I don't agree with that.
Can I say something real quick?
Let me finish where I was going.
And I don't want to.
And I know you want to interject, but let me finish what I was going with.
And then jump on her.
And you can go. And then
you guys just weak to jump on.
No, you go
I
first.
mean, hey, look, don't do that.
So
don't do that. Be a
let
boss.
her finish her thought.
You're a boss's sister. You're a sister's boss.
You a boss?
No,
sister?
you're not a sister's boss. You're a sister of a boss. That's what I want to say.
Sister's boss.
Finish your goddamn statement before I fucking goddamn cut you off.
Okay, so you're basically in debt. And so when you get into a relationship, you're in debt to that person in a way. When you spend money on yourself, you're in debt to yourself because you know you got responsibilities, but you really want that watch repair. Do you have the willpower
What
or
is that?
do you have the willpower
No.
to look at this
Actually, I
watch? Yeah, I'm gonna use watches as an example. Do you have
Oh my
the
God, I do not
willpower?
have one on right now. Oh my God, that is.
TikTok.
Do you have the willpower to look at this watch that's in that case that
My
says
sister hasn't
this
got
amount of
oh my
money?
God, y'all.
I don't know. My
That has this amount of
prescription's
money.
expired.
You have that amount of money in your pocket. You know you got responsibilities to go take care of.
I have to quit.
But
You looking at me?
really?
No, I'll buy that watch. If I really want that bitch, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna polo too.
Exactly.
I am 100%
He will rather spend money on that watch instead of paying your bills.
That
and
is
taking care of
actually
that.
stretching because that is not what I said. My shit is paid.
Well, you didn't let me
And
finish.
everybody in my circle shit gets
And you
paid as,
wanted to jump in.
and everybody in my
If the
circle,
topic is
which
still
is
giving your
small
all
now,
in the matters
gets
of
their
love or
shit
life,
paid
too
too.
many questions are being
Yes.
asked.
And look, hold on. My sister's bringing one of my watches now. Hey, look,
Sorry,
fellas,
Uncle
fellas,
Brian. Sorry,
fellas,
Uncle Brian.
fellas, nah. Brian, that's my bro. Hey, look, fellas, Invicta for the fellas, Invicta. My sister just brought my watch, and then shut your ass up. I'm a watch nigga. I don't watch niggas, but I'm a watch.
Have you ever
nigga.
seen Captain America and his
Hey, look,
hammer? How he goes?
Invicta.
Bing,
I'm
bing,
surprised.
bing.
I'm not in my.
You guys want to know the best part about these watches? Is he can't even fucking read them. They just
I'm
for
done.
show.
Look. I can read
All
that.
you
Just
need
for
to know.
show.
Hey, first of all, I don't need to read them. People just drool
All
over.
you need to
Why
know
do I need
is
to
a
read
good
something they
time,
drool over?
not
I
good
can't see
time.
with all that drool on my screen. The fuck you mean? I'm just playing. But they do. But I'm not playing. But I'm playing. Am I
You
playing?
can get to the
Read
point.
the damn thing.
First of all, I can read chronological order, nigga. Don't
Can you
do that
read
to me.
Roman
Okay,
numerals?
what does it say right now?
It says
Roman
you always late to
numerals.
work. You really want to go there?
I actually was on time today.
Today, for the first time in what, 3 years?
No, that's a whole
The fact that, hold on,
Ivy.
you want to sibling rivalry, fuck that. The fact that you've been went to work,
Is your name Caesar?
Hold on. Because you go to work all the time.
We have an imposter. It's
At the end of the
Caesar.
day,
sick
hold on,
for a
hold on.
whole
I don't
week.
give
He's
up.
reading
Dead
Roman
on this
numerals.
house. I didn't even go to boxing train.
Were you sick for a year? Were you sick for a year?
I know you don't eat salad.
Nigga,
Nigga.
I don't
Yeah,
have
you got
a
enough
heart,
black
nigga.
in you for me to call you
know
nigga.
what?
She
Nigga,
really look white.
Look,
She act
you wanna
white
sit
sometimes.
here and stuff.
Hey, but look, hold on. Hey, look, hold on. Fuck that. Hold on. We done jump ship right now. We done jump track.
His
Hold
name
on.
is Bifa, not Caesar.
Hold on. My gorgeous sister, when she's really sick, hey, bro.
Shut
That's
the
how the
fuck
fuck she sound. Hey, bro. She literally leaned up on the couch. Hey, bro. Who the fuck is in my house? I don't remember no niggas in this bitch.
That's your security.
Hey, give us an example. Hey, bro. Give us an example.
Hold up, I don't know.
How the fuck
That's
you make your
security.
voice deeper than mine, cuz?
Hold on, let me see if I can try to do it. I've been sick.
There ain't
so
no
I
trying.
might-
It's in her. It's either on you, it's in you. It's in her. Hey, bro.
Life alert. How can we help
Gorgeous
you
sister.
today?
Hey, bro.
I'm
I'm like,
sorry
who the
that
fuck
I
is
can't
in
get
here?
up.
I think I can do it. Maybe. Yeah, because my nose is
I
still
have
a little stuffy.
onions.
Hold up.
It was deeper than that. She playing right now. I mean, she was dead ass serious, y'all. She was dead ass serious.
My name's Mabunya.
Okay,
Don't come
so,
for me. Don't come for me because I ain't playing tonight. I ain't.
Look, hold on. So I'm not gonna cap. Yes, when I don't.
I got witness.
I'm sick as hell.
Alright. My director
sound
said
like-
backtrack, y'all. My director said backtrack. At the end of the day, hey, that's the Robbie. This is the only. I don't have no blood sisters. I have cousins that are like sisters. She's close as it is, and we that tight. So we just giving y'all a little distraction from the real shit. You feel me?
I don't know what the fuck's going on. Like 7 of the Casamigos deep.
At the end of the day, we can have a serious topic and we can have some fun at the same time. The fact that she's been on this bitch for as long as she has and not fucked it up, I'm literally.
Hey,
Hey, props to you, sis. Props to you, sis. Yeah, 2. She gets 2 then. She gets 2.
Can I get a big double?
Estos
For the
dedos,
emotional
At the-
distress. I'm suing for emotional
Look,
distress.
look,
I need
hold on,
a big
hold on.
double.
Before I do
I
closing,
need 3
before I do
McDoubles.
closing, let me go back to the comments because at the end of the day, it is what it is. Let me do. All right, so we got a new person. You know my phone is more.
You said
no new person. I know who that is.
Yeah,
type
you
thing.
I didn't ask you that. And you're not the host. Why you sitting there looking like you fucking on Boys in the Hood and shit? Nigga, you go buy me another one.
Ice Cube.
This ain't nothing but a sipping. We got a problem here, cuz. We got a problem. And I'm saying,
Hey, it's okay. At least I'm not walking up in here looking like set it off.
Back to back. And hold on. Back to
I
chat.
be looking like Queen Latifah with my hands
Pause.
cornrowed.
Pause.
Everybody calm their dentures.
Calm down. Like you literally chasing the
My
tequila with
name's
a dark
Deborah.
cola. That
I'm
is literally
Catholic.
you'd be impressed.
You know,
Go on and finish
you
the
might as
little
well. I
calypso.
shouldn't wear that skirt.
Finish
Break
it.
it straight. Show it the hair on your knee.
Put some notes on your
Hey,
knees.
look. For real. Like,
And that's why I spilled this shit because you guys were sitting here.
now you spilled it because you drunk as shit. All right, Miss.
You
Ella
wish I was.
Sasquatch.
Well, I'm gonna read your comment. I'm gonna read your comment. Pause.
Tati.
So how can
You said my
one
name.
hope and place that
Read the
blame upon themselves and the other person would be thinking the same thing without of that.
What is?
I
So
hate
how
that
can
it's
it's?
all right,
So
boom.
how can one
Need my
hold that and
glasses.
place that blame upon themselves and the other person would be thinking the same without realizing the realization of that, and it's being to be a battle of naught.
And then read the next one because she.
I don't know. Why do tomatoes taste like
Knowing who-
fucking shit?
So
Because they
it's
taste
knowing
like
who's
shit.
feeling what because no real communication is there.
That part. Communication is key. And if you are not communicating, you're not. You're almost not existing.
Or you need to
Can
get
you
a
imagine
checkup
being
and
in a
update
car?
your prescription
Let's
for your
say,
hearing aid.
let's say, because at the end of the day, let's say.
Are the bells ringing?
Hold on. Pause. My comedian. Pause. Let's say you go to the car lot and you literally like you see this car that you like. Let's say Lamborghini. Let's say you're on that level, right? And you love this car, right? You get in the car, you spend time learning the car, and
then the dealer's like,
no,
your
hold on, no.
credit's
I need y'all to pause. Real shit. Hey, look, real shit. Pause.
I'm trying to listen to you.
Like, fuck,
Pause.
I better build a raft and-
Pause, comedian. Pause. I know you let.
To get to Walmart.
Pause. Like I just Celestia, I need y'all to be. I
I'm
need y'all
trying
to
to
listen.
listen to you.
I know you are. I'm not
Yeah,
talking to you.
yeah,
I'm talking to my comedian here. I love you. But pause. Let me say this.
Pause,
Like
freeze.
seriously, let me say this. At the end of the day, you go to a car lot, and let's say you're on that level, and you got a Camaro. I mean, yeah, I got a Camaro. Fuck it. We're gonna stick with that. Fuck the Lamborghini.
Run
You
the
got a
repo
Camaro.
man over.
You get in the Camaro, and the let's say the agent is literally walking you through. Y'all sitting inside the car. You have not started it yet, right? You learn how to blinkers, wipers. They have a computer dash. You learn that, right? And all of these things are wonderful things. You learn lights. And you learn how to literally spin your tires by putting in this and that, right? But then when it's time to actually move, no fuel in the car, you don't go nowhere. Without communication, there is no progress. There is no progression. You can't move. So at the end of the day, my chat fam that literally said communication is key. It is key and it is everything. Without communication, without literally the person understanding what you're fucking saying and you're understanding what they're saying, and then you come to some kind of compromise or some kind of medium, y'all not gonna go nowhere. I don't give a fuck how long you've been together or how long you tolerated each other. If you're not communicating, you're not moving. You're not moving.
The chubby guy at Dunkin' Donuts told me if you smear
powder or glaze.
He told me
powder or glaze.
I don't know. I don't like none of their donuts. They all look like
I don't either though.
It's their
Krispy
drink.
Kreme is king.
Their drink.
Even the glazed ones I choked on.
I don't get their donuts, and I really in a crunch. If they're the only thing there, I might
I
get
saw
a
the
frack.
afterlife.
I only get
That
one.
shit
A
ain't
white
good.
flag.
I'm sorry.
All
I don't
the
know
I'm
if
sorry.
it was my
I didn't mean to say that
pupils.
about Dunkin' Donuts. I love
I don't know if it was my iris or
A
something
bullshit.
else, but I'm just glad I'm here today. The chubby guy at fucking Dunkin' Donuts. He told me if you put deodorant and rub the stick on the fucking belt, it won't make that loud
What?
noise. Chinka chinka chink. He heard my loud noise. I was waiting in the drive-thru for my fucking cappuccino.
She's got her own lane.
The guy in the Dunkin' Donuts, the one that was over the speaker.
Put
All right,
what on
so
there?
He said, "Hey, I hear that jiggle noise. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle
At the
bell.
end of the day,
If you put some
So-
deodorant stick powder on this, rub it up in there, up in the creases and shit.
I
up the
think he was
crack
talking
vein,
about something else.
she's on.
Then
She's
it's
on
gonna
cruise
stop
control.
making the loud noise.
That's what she does.
It's gonna stop
It's
going
okay.
ding, ding, ding,
That
ding,
part.
ding.
That part.
Hey, can I order a
Alright.
bacon sandwich?
So-
Ding, 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 ding.
That
I'm
part.
gonna need you to go order somewhere else, please.
Yeah.
All right, so in closing, and then we're going. This is going to take us out. In closing, sometimes giving your all ain't the problem. Sometimes it's giving it to the wrong person. So next time, question ain't can I love harder, but it's do they deserve it? At the end of the
It's
day,
how can we
at the end
turn
of the day,
the
never
security
question.
cameras off and
Hold on.
sneak in and
No,
get vengeance.
at the end of the day, never question giving love because
Instant mashed
everybody.
potatoes
Hold
in
on,
the field.
listen, hold on. Everybody needs love. Everybody. Never question giving love. You feel me? Never question giving love. At the end of the day, we all need it.
And
At
don't
the
play
end of
with
the
a
day-
Pisces. I used to fucking
Hey,
climb up.
we need
I
to
climbed
do,
up the
we
rain
need
pipe
to do, we
and
need,
got
we
thigh
need to do
rash.
another zodiac.
I got
We did pretty good
chafing
on that.
from the rain pipe.
That's because you got fat thighs.
Don't
I
mess
butt
with
scooted.
Libra.
You know those
We
little
tried
dogs?
Libras are
Have y'all seen
legal
those little
petty.
fucking dogs?
Illegal petty for you, legal for them.
Have y'all seen those
You
dogs
gonna
that have
motherfucking
booty
regret
hole
that
worms?
day
They
that
go
you were
scoop,
born
scoop,
if
scoop,
you
scoop.
cross the Libra.
And they go scooping
I-
across the rug and get
all
all
of my
their assholes.
Except for the last few, all of my long-time relationships were Libras.
I went scoop,
and
scoop,
trust and
scoop
believe.
up the rain pipe.
Hey, look, I
It
love
took me
y'all
2
Libras
hours, but I
in the
got
in the
inside.
beginning, but in the end, ooh, yeah, nah, it wasn't worth it.
I'm not gonna.
That
I'm not
part.
gonna
I
cap.
didn't go to jail, but I spoke
We
my
gonna-
piece.
We gonna
Because you
say
said
something
them.
on this.
Rest in
Yeah.
peace.
But you're not Libra. You're Pisces.
Me and
Rest in
Derek.
peace,
Me and
bitch.
Derek has had our issues in the past. He's a Cancer. I'm a Libra. We both petty.
Which is why we still cool because I have the temperament, the emotional maturity, and the discipline to deal with my motherfucking sister. And I'm saying that in a very loving way. Very loving way. I promise you I'm saying that in a loving way because I've cussed this bitch out. That part. Period.
Your
Okay.
microphone is revoked.
Yeah, that
What
part.
bitch?
Hello.
All right, look.
What bitch?
You're
is
butt-
this bitch?
This bitch. No, you're not even in the
Number
store. Why would I mess you up?
E1320 to the third window in the
So-
DMV, please.
Hey, look, somebody, please throw up a fucking heart. For
Did
me,
you do your
please. There's
taxes
5
this
people
year,
currently
Bill?
rolling in
And you
this bitch.
can't renew
Hey,
your
look, I'm gonna throw the
registration.
first one. Can somebody please
Do your
throw a heart
taxes.
with me? Throw a fucking heart. Like, here we go. That's my heart.
We
Can
gonna
somebody
build
please
it,
throw a
Bob.
heart? Just one heart. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you. Thank
My
y'all,
throat
man,
hurts.
for the love.
I
for
feel
the
like I
interaction,
fucking
for
shoved
fucking
my
like letting me know
throat
that you're
in
alive,
mouth
breathing,
into-
and well.
Communication
At the end of
is
the day,
not the fuel for
I
this
can talk all
particular
day.
vehicle.
I feel like I
Hey,
just
look,
swallowed
we
a
know,
blob of sand.
we know she can talk all day. My sis, you ain't heard shit. She's literally downplaying right now.
Look, it says
She-
communication is not the fuel of this.
You
know what
particular
happens?
vehicle.
You know what
Never have my
happens
back,
when you
motherfucker.
play with anointed people? You wake up one day
She
thinking
is
shit
driving
is sweet.
from the
You think you
microphone.
got away with that cruel ass, shiesty ass shit, and then you wake up one
Did she
day
just find
and
another?
you're clenching your fucking ass.
Hey,
You're like,
she-
"Oh,
look,
shit,
hey, she's
I know
pulling on my
shit."
big black
And then
mic.
you end up having an explosion the next 5 hours all day long, and then you gotta call off work. Hey man,
Are we still
Mr.
talking
Charles,
about?
sorry, I gotta call up.
Hey, look,
I'm having an
they,
explosion.
I haven't given them
Bitch,
the OnlyFans link yet.
You're
We're
gonna
not there.
fucking have
We're not there.
diarrhea
Hey,
all
we're not
day
there.
if you're a piece of shit. It's how it works.
I am not.
That part. Hey, look, I'm gonna
And
say
then you're
this.
not gonna
I'm
have
gonna
enough
say
to
this.
buy a pack of Tums.
I'm gonna say this.
It
What
gets
I'm gonna,
worse.
hold on, first of
Oh,
all,
fuck
you
it
know
up.
what the teacher does at the end of class? She collects all the books. Girl. Nigga.
La
You know what?
cucaracha,
You know
la
what? Hey, look, I can shut you
cucaracha.
off here or shut.
Nestrovia!
Hey, look.
Okay, la pata, okay, la
Good
pata.
health.
Who's the boss?
Nestrovia, salud. Nestrovia. Nestrovia.
Thank you.
Okay, la
So what the teacher
pata.
does at the end of class, she
Copiata.
collects your workbooks. Nigga, you don't give me that. I'm taking your liquor. That you
Nestrovia.
supposed to bring. She said she's
That's
bringing me a
Nestrovia.
3/4 full bottle of liquor. Nigga, you don't get that sip away.
Nestrovia.
What the fuck?
Good
Get,
health.
nigga.
Okay, ven them out.
Thank you.
Get 'em
Say
out.
bye. The teacher collects
Brand
workbooks.
your roses.
collects the quizzes, collects the tests, and now the teacher has full control to say what the fuck she wants. I'm not her. I'm not.
And don't.
Hey, look. So at the end of the day, look,
And don't
this
order Taco Bell during the
this-
show. Because if
I
you
heard
laugh too
honking
hard,
outside.
that
Which
shit
one
might-
of you motherfuckers
Hold
got a
on,
hood
hold
ass
on.
nigga out front of my house? Anyway, no.
if that shit goes
Look,
out the wrong
at the end
way,
of the
you're
day,
gonna be screwed.
it's always worth it when you lead with your best foot. It's
Now when you
always
laugh too
worth
hard
it.
and you fucking start to talk
It's
about
always worth it when you give your all because that is a reflection of you. Their
I have a
response
taco blow.
is a fucking
Taco
reflection
blow.
of them. And at the end of the day, a narcissist, top-notch narcissist, literally going to make you feel like you're the villain. Period.
I
That's
don't
just
give
what
a
they
fuck
do.
about
Man,
Bill,
if-
Chill,
You are the
Bill,
villain
Listen,
every day.
at the end
Danny,
of the day,
Danny,
I
Manny,
am
It
the
doesn't
villain
have to
when I
be a
wake up.
narcissist. It can be somebody that's selfish.
Tranny,
It can be
Candy,
somebody that feels
Tammy,
entitled. It can be
Tranny,
somebody that feels like,
Tony,
you know,
whatever the fuck this bitch's name is.
something is owed to
gotta
them
go.
because they grew up hard. They grew up in life like, oh my God. At the end of the day, stand 10 toes fucking down. Stay who you are. No matter what I've gone through in the last 6 years,
And don't let no
I've gone
bitch
through
bully you.
enough that I want to shoot myself in the head.
Or another
That's
bitch is
real
gonna
shit.
bite the dust.
There's enough that if anybody was in my fucking shoes, they would be like, where the fuck you get at, bro? But yet still, I'm here. Yet still, I find I only have one reason a day to still stay alive. You feel me? This is real shit. I'm getting real right now. I don't need but one reason. There's a plethora. There's millions of reasons, right? I just need.
And you know what?
I just need one. I just need one.
The next time.
I
The
just
next
need
time-
one. You feel me? At the end of the day, there's some shit that I've gone through that I don't think a lot of people could. And at the end of the day, that's not me judging. That's not me picking
I'm
sides.
about to go take a
At the end of
shit.
the day, but then go take a shit. At
Let
the end of the day,
me
you
say
feel me? Like,
goodbye.
hold on. Let me say what I'm saying. Because at the end of the day, I'm still showing up for everybody in my circle, regardless of what the fuck I'm going through, regardless of how I feel. Not everybody has that temperament mentality. At the end of the day, everybody could, but I'm not here to compete with nobody. I'm saying what I do, I don't give a fuck about me.
And you know what?
I don't give a fuck about me. I give a fuck about the people around me. And maybe that's my distraction. Maybe that's my drug. But my personality attachment style is preoccupied. And what that means is I have abandonment issues. I have desertion. I have rejection. And that shit hits me hard. You feel me? And I can't stand to lose people. I can't stand, even if you ain't shit to me. I just want you not to want me. You feel me?
Can
So
I say
no,
I'm
not
about to go.
no, not till I'm done.
Okay,
Let me
cool.
finish.
Let me.
What I'm saying
He's
is,
got his grand
at the end
speech.
of the day, I'm always trying to please people, and sometimes I have some good success stories, but 9 times out of 10, I don't. But I don't change. I do not be. Would you stop that shit, nigga, before I slap you, bro? Real shit.
What?
Stop, bro. Stop. This is real shit. This is my closing. Stop.
Okay.
Pause every fucking
All right,
body. I'm
finish
telling you
your
some real
speech.
shit right now. Stop
Finish-
doing that.
spill
I don't
your
need
speech.
grandstanding. I'm
your
literally
speech.
trying to reach somebody that's struggling with something, and I don't need that right now. What I'm saying is, doesn't matter literally what the fuck you're going through. Just don't give up. Don't change who you are, no matter what the fuck you're going through. And if y'all can't relate to that, that's a problem for real, because you've gone through it so much. You got motherfucking hate. You're a star. You're an amazing fucking singer. You are one of the best singers that I know personally. And I've already seen you as a A-list celebrity. You gotta want that, and you put that fucking work in. You drive 6 hours to a fucking studio because they're the ones that give you the sound that you deserve. That is real shit. She is willing to drive 6 plus 6 is 12 fucking hours. No, hold on. 6 plus 6 is 12 hours. You go down, you come back. Because this motherfucking studio gives her the quality and gives her the care that she fucking deserves for her voice. It's in the trailer that I'm fucking made. I'm gonna post that shit. You feel me? She's fucking amazing. But she's more critical of herself than anybody could ever be.
Because
feel
I
me?
hear, I know
Because
music.
At the end of the day,
grew up in it.
and as her friend,
I hear
and
good
I
music.
see her talent, and I see her, I never let her beat herself up.
And I
Fuck
know
that.
what
You
a good,
motherfucking boss.
I know what a
You're
good
a star.
engineer, I know what
You
a good
have
DJ
potential.
is.
That's why you've been in my life for 3 years. I don't like your attitude. I'm good. I don't like your attitude. I don't like how you get aggressive, but I see something in you and I won't give up. No matter how much of an asshole you can be, no matter how fucking aggressive you can be, I don't give up on you. And a lot of people have. Why? Because they don't have the strength to deal with that. I do. Cancer, mother of the zodiac. We are rated to suffer and handle emotions. Don't ask me why. I fucking hate that. I hate the discipline that I have. I hate the temperament that I have. I hate the tolerance that I have. But it blesses certain people along the fucking way. Not everybody's gonna fucking get it. But everybody's gonna get the same fucking treatment off the rip. It's up to fucking you how you motherfucking return it to me. I ain't gonna never do wrong unless you ain't shit to me. And I don't really hang with people who ain't shit to me. If you ain't shit to me, I see that off the rip. I'm an empath. I'm out. But if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. And I fucking care. And I will not, I will go through some shit that motherfuckers will call me, man, you a soft. You a bitch. You went to this, you went to this. You don't know whose life I can save. You don't know whose life I can impact. You don't know whose life I can make a difference in. Fuck my life. I've been dogged the fuck since birth. My mom guilt tripped me on her fucking deathbed. My brother beat me out of money to get fucking from the life insurance money and then give me fucking a dime back. Not even the money that I gave him because he was fucking broke. I don't care about my life because nobody else does. Do I care about me? For course I do. But fuck that. I'm good by myself. I want somebody to know and see me for who the fuck I am. You feel me? This is where it gets real. At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck how long this shit goes. As long as I get a point across and motherfuckers actually give a fuck and they actually can learn something from what the fuck I'm saying, this show will go on as long as it needs to fucking go on. You feel me? And I've learned boundaries. I've learned how to do things. And as the host of this show, I'm going to run it and I'm going to make sure I have control to make sure I get the point that really needs to get across. Because this ain't no fucking fanfare, nor is it a fucking joke. I want to help people. I want to care about people. And this is my motherfucking platform. This is my TV show. And I love the fucking interaction that I get from people. And I love the guests that come on here. This is a very talented artist. You feel me? The trailer that I post out, listen to that. That's her fucking song that she recorded, that she wrote on the way to her fucking studio. That took 5 hours to get there, and she wrote a song in 5 hours. Who else you know doing that? Yeah, go ahead. You can leave whenever you want to say.
Yes, you do. All right, y'all. So I have to get off here. Unfortunately, I have to shower. I have doctor's appointments. I have a lot going on. I literally just enrolled in college. I'm starting this semester for pilot. I'm trying to learn how to fly planes. Whew, it was a lot. But anyway, I've been just handling a lot. I've been busy, but you get the point. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up so I can get enough sleep and handle my ish, handle what I gotta do. You know what I mean?
Boss lady.
Adult stuff, college stuff, student stuff. But yeah, what I wanted to finish my statement up with was sometimes life sucks. It throws you curveballs you don't expect out of nowhere. And you're like, fuck, like, why did this happen? Like, why now? I can't handle this. But you know what? If you have gone through something difficult before, you can get through something difficult again. Even if you don't believe that you can because you've done it before. That's living proof right there.
That's willpower.
That is proof that you can do it again. And you will not be tested on something that you can't truly get through unless you allow it to break you. I would let people pick on me, bully me, steal money from me, food, clothes, whatever from me. They would take, drain me fucking dry. And I would be so hurt. But like I said, I would try to change my mindset as a spiritual person, as a good person with a huge heart. And I would be like, you know what? I gave my jacket, my fur coat. It was a real fur coat, by the way. It was like wolf fur that I had, that I gave to a homeless person on the corner that had my mom's number. And you know what? She texted my mom. And this is what makes it worth it to me. I can get another fur coat. I can go work a job. I can make money and buy another coat. She texted my mom, thanks to your daughter giving me this coat. I wear it every single day, and it has kept me warm through all the snowstorms sleeping outside under the bridge. That is the type of stuff that makes good deeds, good actions, that is what makes these things worth it. Because you don't know you might have just saved somebody's life and helped them through a situation they didn't even know they were going to make it through alive or well. They didn't even know if they were going to get through that situation. And God is going to reward you, if not tomorrow, if not soon, eventually. It will eventually come back to you times two. You will receive more of that blessing that what you gave out to other people. You will receive it back. I believe in good karma. And if you're an evil motherfucker, malicious ass evil bitch, then I hope you eat taco bloat. I hope your belly fucking bloats the fuck up. You fart all day long, stink up the workplace. They say, "What's that smell, bitch? We need air freshener. We need Febreze up in this house." I hope they spray the fucking room down with Febreze, and you choke on that Febreze, and you remember to wash yourself and be a better fucking bitch. Be a better person.
Can I have my
No,
goddamn
like, hey, 10 seconds. Wrap up.
Amen.
All right.
I'm just fucking kidding.
I love you.
But
wrap up.
All right.
No.
Good night, y'all.
Yeah, give her.
I have to go pee.
Who am I? Just go pee. Just walk away.
Have a good night.
Walk
You
away.
guys stay blessed.
Walk away. You got the mic.
I'm
You wanna
doing
give it
the-
back?
I'm doing the potato sack dance where they jump in the potato sacks and race in elementary, and they're like,
Let me help you out.
you lost.
Go shit. Go shit. She's not full of shit. She just got some shit. Sit. 10, 15 seconds.
So
I can close it because I'm trying to close it. And y'all really interrupt.
15 seconds.
Okay. I'm sorry. Do you want a mic? Because I didn't hear shit you just said.
Good night,
Linda,
lovely
could you start?
ladies
Don't
and
pay
men.
us no mind. Do your thing. Look at the camera.
So
Look at them because they want to see you pretty out.
They don't want me
And
here
you
for that. They're
Hey.
gonna smell that.
Bye, nigga. You
They're
white,
gonna
but you
smell
a nigga
that
today.
atomic
Bye,
bomb through
nigga.
the screen.
Okay, take it with her. She
That's
don't
what
wanna
I'm
go in
saying.
All right, bye. Go ahead. You really-
Go about your
All right,
business.
I'm trying to. Like, bye.
Bye.
Why you ain't started
Bye.
talking, nigga? I'm literally at the point where I'm about to hit the end button.
okay.
Tell
So
them what your final thought
I'm
is. And make
trying
it quick.
to. I couldn't get it out through all the
Okay.
chaos.
Well, ain't no chaos. Literally, they got tuned it out. This TV. Tune it the fuck out. Start talking.
So this is what I'm gonna say. Yeah, I sound a little rusty. I'm sorry, guys.
Yo. Sorry. I'm sorry. Nigga, start talking. Oh, bitch, whatever you are. Nigga, hurry up. You gonna talk or you not? You just gonna laugh. You gonna laugh us through. Just laugh a lot. That was actually a show back in the day. Laugh a lot. No, laugh a lot. That was a
Okay,
record, lady.
so what I gotta say is back on a serious note. Even though you may go through the tough trials and tribulations of life, please don't give up.
Please.
I have been in a very, 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 very dark place here recently, and I gotta wake up every day and tell myself, "Hey, I need to snap the hell out of it. I got boxing training, I got work, I got to call Derek to make sure he's not having a breakdown and making sure he's okay. I got to check on people that I care about. I got to make sure my grandmama's still okay. If you're going through something bad in life, fuck it. It's going to be what it is. It's going to be bad. It's going to be fucking bullshit. But if you can still wake up every day and you can at least try to crack a smile. Doesn't matter if you're high, doesn't matter if you're drunk, because you can still be depressed when you're high or drunk. Believe me, I'm a living example, and
It's
he
not
is
even
too.
her. I'm just depressed because of what I go through in my personal life. She's been actually a fucking goddamn a scholar and a lady. Like, hurry up.
Okay,
Hurry up,
I
nigga.
got you.
Hurry
I
the
got
fuck
you.
up.
I got you.
Like, Jesus.
So I've been going through a very tough time, okay? And my anger elevates when I'm going through the toughest of situations. So I have learned to try to dial down the tones and just sit and think, okay, maybe if I keep going off like this, I'm gonna scare somebody one day because they're gonna be like, are you on drugs or are you doing this? No. I smoke weed all day. Does it keep me calm? Yes. That's not a drug.
It is a fucking drug.
Well, then your cigarette's a drug.
That's a drug too.
And then
And
your
so
alcohol's a drug.
And-
And then Sammy's a drug.
She doesn't get a mic
I
back.
have a Jose Caco.
So
Could you hurry up before?
what I mean is
Yeah.
like you gotta keep pushing through in life. I'm not going to throw my brother up on the bus. Sorry. I'm going through a part in life where I feel like I don't deserve to wake up and have a smile on my face because of what I'm going through. So if you feel like that ever at any point in your life, just know that you are worth it. I love you. I will. You too. Call me when you get home or text me. If you're going through a very, very bad time in life and you feel like God ain't by your side or he's not going to be there, he's watching. He's with you. You know, it may feel like he's not around or he's giving up, but God's around. He's watching. He's going to give you the worst bullshit of your life to see if you can pull through it. And right now, currently, I'm going through the worst bullshit of my life that I have ever went through. I am so down bad on my ass. This man has looked at me. This man has looked at me. I had 2 houses I was taking care of. Not one, but 2. And then him, he's going through a lot of shit as well. So you see me and him right here. I'm smiling. He's smiling.
I'm not fucking smiling. Don't downplay my shit.
Look,
I'm
he's
here.
smiling.
I'm here.
He's smiling to be here.
Funny sometimes.
At least. Right up on the budget.
You're funny.
But he's here.
One more
I'm
time.
here.
Nigga,
We're
I'm
both
living
living.
like a country. Hold on. Which
We're
one?
both living.
Okay. Yep. I got you.
We're
Go ahead.
both living.
5,
And
4.
stop. We're both living. We're both breathing. You know, we can be in so much worse situations than this. We could be getting picked out there.
Nigga, I am being pimped out. Don't compare yourself to me. You don't go through half the shit I go through. But at the end of the day, it's not a competition. I need you to give your final thought. Wrap that shit up. Like Dave Chappelle said, wrap it up, Judge. Fuck you mean? Hurry up. Let me take control. Let me take control. I love what you're saying. I love the fact that you actually made it through a show without fucking up shit. And I say that brashly, but at the end of the day, like, I can't tell you all the times I'm proud of you because you're not going to be the one person to take advantage of that. Not that you would, but I have a lot of people that literally take advantage because they think I'm this, I'm that, I'm nothing. I'm just a motherfucker who gives a fuck. 100%, no equivocations, unconditionally.
So you feel like
I will not put you in a position to follow in suit because I'm not gonna lose my sister. Because I'm too nice. I'm too this. I'm gonna treat you. I'm gonna give you what you need to motherfucking prod and pride. You feel me? Like you put the blind. No, let me say this.
Okay.
Like you put the blinders on the horse because what? You want that horse to only see what he needs to see to go straight. And that is love and that is kindness. I had to learn that early season 3. Kindness, niceness. I've been nice to motherfuckers on the relationship side. On any other side, I don't know. It's a mental thing. It's a mental block. It is what it is. Pretty face, I fucking lose my fucking mind. It is what it is. I've been that way since a fucking teenager. I'm learning to put boundaries. I'm learning to fall back. I'm learning some things, but when I go all in, it's not about what I learned. It's about the reciprocation. Sometimes it's not even about the reciprocation. It's literally like one thing I had to learn, and this is real shit for y'all. And I'm gonna do this on another show. I meet people where I see them and not where they're at, and that's what's fucking me up. And not everybody gonna understand what the fuck I just said.
I understand what you just said.
I meet them where I see them, and I see great things for people that I fuck with so heavy. And then even the ones that literally give so much of their energy, and it's never going to match mine. And that is not me being arrogant or anything. I'm over and beyond. It just is what it is. But at the end of the day, I have the temperament, the emotional intelligence, and I have the wisdom and the empathic ability to see a person's energy and effort of what they give, and I know that took so much. I don't give a fuck if it's 200, 300, 100%. But the fact that they're giving that percentage, 100% of what they can give, I accept that 100%. And then I still give 2, 3, 4, 5, 500 more percent because I'm him. I'm wild him because I don't take on everything. I only take on the shit that I can master. If I can't master it, I don't fuck with it. That's why I'm one of the best contractors you ever know. Go to
You
my
see?
Facebook page, The People's Tile Company. COTILE. It's literally abbreviated. Go to my page and look at my work. That's me. That's my camera, my phone that I took those pictures. You feel me? And I'm a bad motherfucker when it comes to work. Tile, plumbing. I learned everything that motherfuckers literally came in half-ass. I learned that shit whole ass. I give all nothing but diarrhea on my shit. You feel me? I can do a whole house renovation single-handedly if I had to. Because one, you're not gonna stand me up because these people look at my name, they look at my company, and they respect and give the praise because I make sure that they're taken care of. And when I close a job, it ain't about the fucking check because I'm pretty much broke by the final check because I paid these weird ass work mentality motherfuckers. You feel me? They're motherfucking what they asked for, while I tend to finish the job 1/4% by myself. Why? Because I want to hear them say, bro, you did a great job. You did this. You did that. And in 20-something years, nobody, not a single fucking soul has ever dragged me on Facebook for work that I fucked up. Ever. In 20+ years, I've never been dragged for a job that I did. Why? Because I care more about my name, my brand, and how they looked at me at the end. Why? Because preoccupied mentality. I care about how they look at me and validate me. You feel me? Not about who was along the way. Not about how long it took. Because I promise you, back in the day, my prime 5x5 bathroom, 3 days done, complete, finished, turned over, with or without the help. You feel me? At the end of the day, was it worth it? You goddamn right. Every female that I pursued, that I was 100% in, they hit all three factors. We sync together, we vibe, chemistry. I'm literally giving my whole soul. Because what? You can go get anybody, but you chose to spend your time with me. The problem is, why? That's a hard question to get answered. You feel me?
I can answer that question for you, though.
Well,
I can answer that question for you, though. So,
oh shit. And like me, sis.
I'm gonna give you to you straight.
Part 2, and we're not stopping. We're just gonna keep going. Another 2-hour fucking show. Last night was 3 fucking hours, and we had the same interaction. We had the same.
So this is what we gonna get into, okay?
Watching that show.
So my brother here, we have had our ups
A
and downs.
lot of downs
look,
in the last years, though.
I'm
we
looking at
still
the
love
I'm
each
looking at
other.
the laptop. I have a very bad
Look at
time.
the camera.
I'm trying to
The
look
camera
straight into the
needs to see
camera.
your pretty eye. Look at the camera.
The
Don't look at
podcast, I'm
this. I
usually
will
on.
literally
We only
take
have
this down
cameras in
if
front
you
of
need.
us, so that way I don't have to look for things. But so me and him has ups and downs. Very. Now me and him has hit rock bottom with each other. Talking
I
about
just
some.
hit her. She hit the rock bottom.
No. It wasn't even that. It was like
Yeah, we hit rock bottom.
me and him had voiced our opinions on both sides, and neither of us liked each other's opinions. So we said, "Fuck you, I'm done." We split. Me and
Are you
him.
gonna clarify that at any point?
Me and him. How about this? My brother hangs out at my workplace. Okay. Me and him for at least about 2-3 months. He's not my blood brother, but he's still my brother. If you ain't like it, then go the fuck home.
That part.
So,
We're not
anyways.
being rude to the chat, man. We're not talking. We're talking to everybody else. Go on now. You ain't gotta keep
So,
doing
anyways.
disclaimers. Just talk.
So we ain't talked. We walked past each other straight for at least 2-3 months. We did not budge. Neither one of us wanted to say a word to each other.
She speak for herself.
And the only reason
I
why,
knew she was gonna come back and be like, "Bro, what's up?"
whatever, I didn't even. It was over a mutual friend that we have mutual love for, and I said, "Hey, can I come over? It's so and so's birthday."
Okay.
And he said,
Your birthday?
"Yeah,
Her birthday.
yes." Mhm. What? This was back in.
It's been August. It's just
Yeah,
when your
it was
birthday
back
is.
in August. This is before
Shut
September.
up.
This
Anyway.
is
I'm the background.
Hey, look, you're not in
Right.
the background when you start talking. You need to get
So,
her.
I'm the.
I had to go see somebody, and I said, "Hey, can I come over to your house?" He said, "Yeah,
And I'm on
sure."
the phone.
And then
Act like it.
when I came over, we all hung out. Me and
Her,
him looked
not
at each
me.
other. We was like,
I know what you're talking
"What's up?" Then he was like, "You know what? Let's talk." I said, huh? We went and we talked elsewhere where everybody else is gone. And me and him sat down. We was like, look, this is not how this is going to go. And we was like, I don't like this about you. And I was like, I don't like this about you. We was like, we're going to try to fix this, or are we just going to go our separate ways? My brother literally looked at me and cried. He said, I feel like I have poured so much into you. I can't just let you go right now. Like, I can't. I physically cannot just let you go right now. You need to stay. It's okay.
Another example of how it's worth it. Because I've said this before in previous episodes. I hope y'all like not just on the current episodes, but like
Fuck
go
it, we
back
keeping this
and
going
look at
tonight.
No, yeah. You
Give me
keep it
another
going.
shot.
I'm literally gonna say what I gotta say, and it's by the end. And you can keep going if you like. It's up to you at that point. But like,
I mean, I got people texting me talking about they still in the chat watching.
First of all, and great, but
And they not talking.
I tell them to comment.
Keep commenting. Keep commenting.
Comment, like, and share.
Comment, like, and share.
And
Make
subscribe.
sure you definitely subscribe. I'm at 140.
Because if you don't, I'm going to find your address and beat you up.
I'm trying to get to 500, and then that's when I get paid. That's when my guests can start making benefits and privileges.
Look, at
and
the end of the
getting
day,
paid,
we're
you feel
working
me?
to
Look. Somebody
Get it?
commenting. Somebody commenting.
We're getting.
Damn you.
We're working
Damn
on
you.
getting.
Okay, but anyway, but look.
They're living for
We're
this.
At the
working on
end of the
getting
day,
people on the live.
at the end of the day,
Like,
you feel me? It was
worth
It
it.
wasn't
Going through
a-
trials
it wasn't-
and tribulations with you.
but we don't got the equipment. The what?
It was
First,
worth
you-
it going through the
first of all,
trials
you
and
know-
tribulations.
First
Big
of all,
ear ass.
you understand that I have my super
Yeah,
cape on and I'm on my soapbox. So
yeah, I know
if
you are.
you ain't gonna be transparent with this shit, then we already
It's
there.
not getting me.
We are not. That's not what I said.
And that's a wrap.
I said
That's how you
transparency
have to end it now.
because I
And that's
came
a
as
wrap.
an authoritarian. You put me in a parental boat, and I don't want to fucking be in a
It wasn't
parental
even a
boat.
parental
No.
vote.
Pause.
I'm
All right,
mom.
look, hold on.
I'm mom.
You became the parental.
So
First off, I
You-
started thinking as you as a dad to me.
because you
I'm
put me,
little. No, maybe like a couple months ago.
But you put him in
you
that
put me
category.
in that category.
I didn't even mean to. First off,
But
we
that's
said
because-
brother and sister.
That's
Okay,
because
bet.
of what? That's
Look,
because
And
of
then
bonds.
shit started going the way it was, and he's like,
That's because of bonds. That's the next episode. Bonds and relations.
Let me say this.
bonds and
Because what I'm not going to do, because this ain't that episode, I'm not going to air it all out. You feel me? But
Hey,
what?
y'all gotta
but-
comment.
hold on.
Someone
Someone
But-
raise their hand.
I work on that.
Someone
At the end of the day,
raise
look,
their
hold
hand
on,
in the
look,
comments.
look.
Maybe
I'm gonna
that's
come
the
like
reason.
this.
Yeah, I know.
Look,
It was
hey.
somebody.
Look. Sit, nigga. That is not even. Look, if
That
you ain't
is
sit,
low.
sit this, if that's empty, kill this. Sit that, nigga. Sit that. That go with the drink. That is not. Look, you're not about to kill that. Weird ass. You see what I'm saying? Parental. You feel me? That is an example of what the fuck I'm saying. Without me even bringing up anything from the fucking past. This
Because she
nigga's
puts
literally
her
about
mouth
to drink
on it.
triple sec. Who the fuck drinks triple sec straight as if it's fucking goddamn tequila or vodka or any goddamn thing else? Nigga, literally, where the cat for this? Find it. Drink it on it. Drink the tequila if you want to go hard and go straight. Thank you. At the end of the day, I've been there, done that. As a teenager,
I am.
we're not even about to tell her age, but you know she's well above a teenager.
Oh yeah,
Almost 30.
but I am. Fuck shit. You know,
Look,
you
look, hold on, hold on.
you younger
Hey,
bitch
look,
over
first
there.
of all,
I'm
need
a
to-
baby.
look, if you want to interact with the audience to that degree, go over there with them. Otherwise, follow my lead, sis. I'm gonna take you there. I'm gonna take you to the promise. Again, parental
That
shit.
ain't the
I don't
baby.
want to be your goddamn parent. I'm not that old.
You is not that.
bitch.
First off, you
I'm
actually
a
is old
baby
enough to be
with
my father.
I'm not.
You
Unless I was
are.
fucking around as a teenager.
You are old enough to be my father.
Unless I was fucking around as a
Yeah,
teenager.
that part.
You
Shut
are
the
old
fuck
enough.
up. Both of you. The fuck
You
y'all wrong.
definitely probably was fucking
You're
around as a
literally
teenager.
hitting below the belt. Do not do that.
Was you fucking around as a teenager?
Fuck yeah. I was fucking
So you just contradicted yourself.
I didn't. Technically, yes, but don't go there.
You're a
That
teenager.
shit is a sore spot. I don't want to hear that.
Listen here, we all know you
Hold
ain't
on. strip up in this bitch. Cause
Okay,
I got
okay,
what
here
you
we go.
motherfucking need, nigga. Who
Put
the
it
fuck?
away.
What senior citizens look like this? Don't play with me,
I
nigga.
ain't got
Leave
no
the old
words for
shit
my
alone.
other
Cause I
brothers.
ain't old. I
That's a
dance.
wrap.
Hold on. Y'all, look, everybody that's on this bitch right now, go to my shorts and see how I smoke this young ass nigga who's calling me old. You really want to go there? And that shit went viral. 1,300 motherfucking views.
Okay, so
Don't
we
play
not
with
gonna
me.
talk about that little
Thank
race.
you.
But
Thank you.
I was
Thank
so
you.
out of motherfucking
I don't
shape.
give a fuck.
And
I
he
don't.
stopped.
And
Bro, you
as a
wasn't even
kid-
supposed to
hold on.
stop.
Look, and again, a kid with a parent. Oh, excuse. I don't want to hear no fucking excuse. You got smoked, young ass nigga. You literally be on the pole. That shit hurt. That shit hits muscles that I don't even know exist. And you got smoked on a race. Don't call me old until you can beat me in a fucking foot race.
First off, I
Go
got
to my
shot in the
shorts.
foot.
Go to
I
my
got
shorts
shot in
and
the
watch
foot.
me smoke my little sis.
My foot was shot up.
I don't give a fuck.
So
I don't
running
care.
on the foot.
You got on the line and you literally ran when the motherfucking gun shot. Don't play that. I don't give a fuck. I told you, do you want me to be transparent? Can I at least say what I've got?
See, that girl has a whole bullet hole in her foot.
Who gives a fuck? She went to the starting line and literally
Hey, I'm still
motherfucking ran
fast
the
as shit,
race.
though. I'm still
She
fast.
Oh, yeah,
I'm still fast.
She's fast. But
I
she
still-
wasn't fast enough to beat.
I'm-
Hold on. First of all, as a cancer, I don't have nothing but receipts. When I come, I'm coming 100% correct, and there is no correction
I
after
definitely
I
was a
correct.
split second behind.
And
He is
A
fast.
split second.
He is
Go to the
fast.
shorts and judge it for yourself. Go to my shorts and judge it for yourself. I smoke the shit out of my sister. At the end of the day, can we get back to the fucking topic?
The topic
Get it.
was
That part.
the end of the
Thank
day.
you. And stay out of the audience. You stay like the audience can be the audience, but I need you to stay here so I can guide you.
Okay.
At the end of the day, from day one till motherfucking now, bring your ass. I don't care. It's all good.
Yeah,
Literally.
yeah.
Let me know when you ready. We can motherfucking run it. Goddamn, we can. Let me go and type this right here. We can run it. Period. I'm ready. I'm trained to motherfucker. I only had like
That's my
10.
standard.
I only had like 10, 15 seconds. But after that, it's all you. It's all But this is what I'm saying. At the end of the day, I have to see something in someone and feel safe for me to fuck with them. This one here literally was a super. I literally think I just got my ass in trouble. Like, you said bet too quick. You said bet too
See?
quick. God damn it.
Look,
who
I
is
got
this?
somebody in here
Oh,
for
this
me.
bro,
for
don't do
me.
that. Don't do that. Stick
For
to the food
me.
truck. Stick to the food truck. And matter of fact, is the food truck ready and rocking? You said
Yo,
March 6th. You said
ah.
March 2nd, March 4th. Brian said March what? When?
Yo,
You
I
said the
need-
first week of March. I need that barbecue, bro. You
Shout
just need to
out
fuck
to
off, bro.
Brian Carter because he is the best grilled mac and cheese
Nigga.
nigga on this planet.
Okay.
Yo.
Just mac and cheese? Okay.
No, like that mac and
Is it-
cheese, man.
okay,
I'm
and-
telling you, my
And
uncle
who's the
Brian.
second best grill person for ribs? Nigga, don't play with me.
Okay, so we gonna
How many
slap
times
this
you
one on
bit
the
your
grill
tongue?
for
All
that
right,
one
yeah,
too.
that part. We're gonna do a
He
show.
said next weekend. He
Nigga,
said
I'm
next
ready
weekend.
now. Come over here now, nigga. I'm ready now, bro.
I'm
Let's
ready.
do it.
I haven't had
Let's
my
do it.
uncle's grilled mac
I'm-
and cheese since I
I'm
was
ready
like
now.
12,
I'm
13
ready.
years
All
old.
right, so
Like
look.
we had me on
Alright.
a zip line.
All right, so look, I'm gonna say this. Bro, hey, look, I'm gonna say this, and I'm done, and you're done when I say this.
You're done, Linda. Linda, you're done.
I love her to death, and I hate her at the same time. And at the end of the day, that's putting me in, I think, in parent shit, in parent mode. I don't want to be her parent. I'm not her parent.
He's not.
No, and I'm big, bro. I accept that. I love that. At the end of the day, I'm coming hard. You feel me? Because I expect excellence. Because you,
This nigga gives me so much attitude
You-
and
and look,
sassiness.
you
It's
are
crazy.
around- hold on. You are around him, and I'm him, and I know everything that I speak on because I only speak on what I know. That's why I know everything. I know everything that I know. I don't know everything you know. If you know something, I'm a sponge. I will absorb and love to hear it. You feel me? I'm not that type of dude where I'm like, oh, I'm this, I'm that, I'm that. I don't need to hear shit from nobody else. I only master what I can master. Everything else I throw away, and I no longer think of it again. You feel me? But one thing that I have, one of the things that's my superpower is I can read people. Unfortunately, this motherfucker can read people too. She has a power
I
to.
don't do it.
She
I
has
don't
a.
like it no
She
more.
has a power
I
to sense
stopped.
energy.
I stopped
And the
that
way
shit.
that
I blocked it out.
I would drive
with
her.
alcohol.
Oh, look, the way that I would drive her to Crackling. Sorry, Cumberland. Not sorry. Fuck that. Fuck that. And then the way that we would take those long drives, and I would have something on my mind. I would be thinking something, and she'd be like, bro, and out of nowhere, I didn't say a fucking thing. My face is straight as can be, and she would sense my energy out of no fucking where. You feel me? And be dead on fucking point. That synergy right there fucked my head up because I'm like, it's not too many people who even give a fuck what you're going through. And for her to be sitting across the truck on a fucking 2 hour, hour and 40-minute drive and be like, bro, I sense it. What's wrong? And I'm like, nigga, what do you mean? And I can't lie. You feel me? And at the end of the day, we had those moments and we lost sync because once she got comfortable, and again, I'm coming hard, I'm coming strong. She got comfortable, and I became, I think, more like not dominating, lenient, but like I became more of you show me something, you show me greatness, and then you pull back on that because of this bum ass nigga, this bum ass nigga, this bum ass bitch. Hold on, no.
I was going through a lot of relationships that he warned me about that I shouldn't have did. I should have not have did at all. He told me no, and I should have listened to him because I also had another person, and they're actually in the comments. They told me, no, don't do this, and I said, yeah, I'm gonna just come up here to the edge and I'm gonna dip my toe into this water. Oh, it feels warm. I like it. Okay, here's a little leg. All right. Now I'm walking into the fucking pool. Now I'm diving in. Now I'm fucked up because I did not listen to him. And some things I look back at, I'm like, bro, you was just jealous, or you was just trying to tell me this because of this or this or this or this for previous things. That's not the case. He was trying to protect me from the worst heartbreak that I would ever have in my life. My brother went through it 3 times. My brother, how about this? The last one was the worst one. Okay, it wasn't even a heartbreak. The last one was the one before that. The one that we was at the old house with. When I stayed in my room for a whole week. All of them were at the old house. No, when I stayed in my room. And the one before the last, transparency. That wasn't the last one. You know that. No, that one didn't. That one doesn't have me fucked up. It doesn't matter, but it did because in the beginning that one did have you fucked up. Yeah, and I warned you on that one, and you still went in here first and multiple times, and even after that, a time. The one that a week before, and I'm not saying names or none of that, but the week before, I literally told you if that was how it was, curb, block, boom, and you did what? Almost lost your job over this shit. Almost not lost, but quit your job over that. You feel me? Yeah, that was right. That was and right. And I'm like, nah. No, I said, nah, we're not doing it. Boom, boom, boom. And what? You still, because you imagine refusing to pray to God of something that He can help you with. You feel me? Not that I'm putting myself on this level, but imagine refusing to pray to God on something that you know He can help you with because you're not ready to not be ready. And that is kind of like, figuratively speaking, I literally peeped it the way that He treated you that week, and you still went and did it. Now, look, you have grown from that. We were just talking about the past. That is not your present. And that sure won't be your future. You feel me? Was it worth it? Now, when that part. I mean, dig is good, I guess. With that one. But I've literally cut good pussy off. Yeah, I mean, I cut good dick off because the way they act, I can't do that. But I was only because of the growth over time. Now, 20, 30 years ago, I probably would have done that. But I'm trying to get you to now have to bump your head the same way I did. And yes, I'm learning not to do that no more. I'm learning not to backtrack. And on top of that, my somebody said something to me, and it very much got to me.
and it was my blood relative. She said, "You so and so this." I could not have that so and so because of the things that I was going through. Now look at the situation I'm in. If I would have done that, just think, and there's another person out there with another one that's raising said by itself. Think about if I would have went ahead and just, hey, yeah, I'm gonna do this, and didn't think about what the future would hold if I did said decision. I could be in another one from me could be in a very messed up predicament or a very messed up place. But those decisions I made as a logical adult kept me and a different person from struggling.
That is a wonderful thing, and at the end of the day, that's one thing I don't want you to have to experience because I have people that would literally actually engage, but because of certain work requirements that I engage in, I am not I'm not somebody that they would engage in because of the way, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's like I grew up the way I grew up and I do what I do and I survive the way I survive and I'm judged by it, by someone that literally, if I had, I guess, a different career, that it wouldn't be an issue. And that's not, and you know, I can say it's not fair. It is what it is because they have the right to feel the way they feel. Yes, I have the right to survive and live the way I live.
Like everybody has an asshole. They all have an opinion.
It's not even that.
If you don't like it, right, it's not clean.
It's not even that. At the end of the day, I have to accept and understand that because that's what maturity and growth is, and acceptance. At the end of the day, someone in your position that literally has their whole life in front of them, the last thing I want you to do is wait till you're 40, 50 to fucking get the point that I got when I was in my late 30s, 40s, and now 50s, where I'm like a master at so much shit. Nobody really wants to listen because I'm just so easy with the information.
I'm just
but at the end, and I'm about to close this while you go. Because I love y'all. And I'm not gonna keep going past 2 hours. It's literally 1:55.
Hey, man,
we got 5 minutes. You got
he
one.
hit a 3-hour mark the other night. We can keep this going. This is the longest conversation that we've actually had
and we
without
can have it off camera. I'm not doing it because it's really hard to engage. You got a minute. You literally have a minute. Seriously. Because this is starting to become a topic that we can literally do a show about. And that would be a beautiful thing. So, first of all, I'm in season 4. I have literally 3 more episodes before we go into season 5. And then,
look.
My closing. We about to end it, so
this is my closing.
Hey, look. Yeah, give me your closing.
This is Babu Speaks. This is Venom. If you missed the show, and might catch you tomorrow, it's your loss. If you was here tonight,
it stays up.
if you was
right
here
now,
tonight,
but it won't
hell yeah, keep going, like and subscribe, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We here all week. Sure. Not really, he is, not me, but hey,
if you want to be a live guest,
and if you want to be a guest on the show, please like, subscribe, and comment.
For real, like I love guests. I don't like doing shows alone. You feel me? I love to have guests that can actually interact, that can bring a viewpoint that is different from mine, and a viewpoint that literally can impact somebody's life and help somebody. At the end of the day, if giving all it is giving your all worth it, hell yeah. If you gave your all, which entails a lot, and if you gave it with good intentions, and you gave it with genuineness, then it does not dictate who you are because of their reaction and how they literally reciprocated or not reciprocated. What you gave at the end of the day should have come from your heart, from your mind, from your creativity, and that is what is important. And that is what's going to end this.
And that's a wrap. We're going to start ending